Всем привет! Продолжаем проходить Хогвартс. Приятного просмотра. Немножечко поиграем под вечер. Ветер дует. Здесь летать нельзя. Ну ёкарный театр. Так, что-то вот здесь есть. Ага. Рядышком. Давай, спрыгивай. Не хочет. Не хочет. Зараза. А мне надо улететь. Билеты? Опи, как ты туда забралась-то, а? Что такая музыка заиграла?
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Кому ты можешь помочь?
Revelio. Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig's asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
Что за фигня? Ни хрена себе. окружили, блин.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Это поговорили.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Ничего, все. Страшный. Лес. О, это есть. Что нашел? О, фига. Не дурно. Так, нет задания. Как еще с кем-то поговорить? Где она? И фризит. Ух ты.
Revelio.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the
You may not
Ashwinders.
realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Стол накрыт. Пиршество. Дайте мне похавать. Слушай, нехило они так кушают. Кукуруза, что здесь? Курица. Даже больше на индейку похоже. Здесь еще. О, что-то подобие такие пирожки себе на работу покупаю. Вот эти вот. Здесь еще есть. Хлеб. Суп какой-то. Палочки какие-то. Непонятные. Нормально вы тут шикуете, я вам хочу сказать. Давайте я вам свою капусту кину. А, нельзя.
Revelio.
Хотел капусту поделиться. Эх, нельзя капусту поделиться. А вон, надо поговорить с ним. А, стой. Я понял. Там пока нельзя. Ладно. Тогда сюжет. Не пойму куда. Куда что? Что-то вроде получше стало. Немножко. Надо будет еще немножко подкрутить. Разве что только чуть-чуть стало получше.
Revelio.
Господи. Может, тебе тоже поставить на среднюю?
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Странно, я вроде здесь открывал уже.
Revelio.
Здесь брянкают. А во. Статуэточки я здесь не вижу. Ну что такое? Что ты там фризишь, что так дико? Странно, вот вроде бы есть здесь портал, да?
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is, I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Говорит директриса. Да не это.
Do. Revelio.
Дорогу! Бегу не знаю куда. Сломя голову.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository,
В
like the
игре
one we saw at
освещение
Rookwood
сломалось.
Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's
Наверное, надо
office.
отключить солнечные лучи.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Нормально.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Ну-ка. Во. Криво как-то работает здесь. Все это дело.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Жестко.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Да уж.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Интересно, сколько FPS у меня?
Headmaster, here, what could you want?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What? nonsense. That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Самый топовый директор.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Из-за тебя.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I'll never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
И свалил.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Стрей! Бежим!
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Так, хорошо. Где горгулья?
Protego!
Печенька.
Aloha Mora.
Такие пироги. Так. Это куда мне? На самый верх. Там, по-моему, должен быть этот. Телепорт. Есть телепорт? У-у-у. Даже смысла нет телепортироваться. Ладно. А, это на самый верх. Здесь. Ну-ка, расступись. Паук бежит. Прикиньте, такую махину просто. А он живой? Вроде нет.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Раз здесь статуэточек нет. Может ночью дождаться? На всякий случай.
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
Третьего уровня. Второго уровня. А вот и шляпа эта.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Aloha Mora.
Опять день. Как так? Была же ночь.
Revelio. That must be the pedestal.
Нормально. Что-то переместило.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve.
Порисовано, смотрите.
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or perhaps I'll just go now.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
А как? Ого. Хрена себе.
I should have run when I could. I can see by now.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right. I see a staircase straight ahead.
Где лестница? Не вижу. Вижу. Не заметил.
How could this happen?
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Прячется, смотри.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Страшно, очень страшно, если бы мы знали, что это такое. Отвернись, надо пройти. Спасибо. Он впереди опять.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Интересно, драться я могу здесь?
Now's my chance.
Вроде не понадобилось.
That's the way forward.
Теннисная мантия.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all.
А, они типа
I can
полностью
get
не
closer
видят.
to them.
Прикольно.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power. Depulso.
Странно.
Bombarda. Revelio. Protego. Bombarda. Stupefy. Bombarda. Descendo.
Даже здесь фризы. Ты черно-белый, все равно фризы.
Revelio.
Это обычно фриз.
Bombarda. Descendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Descendo. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Protego. Stupefy. Bombarda. Descendo. Defender. Descendo. Bombarda. Descendo. Defender.
Так.
Revelio.
Опять какая-то битва будет. Хреновенько.
Bombarda. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Bombarda. Descendo. Stupefy. Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Bombarda. Descendo. Bombarda. Descendo. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Potato. Stupid one. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Potato. Depulsor. Bombarder. Defender. Stupid. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Depulsor. Potato. Stupid. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Potato. Bombarder. Defender. Stupid. Bombarder. Potato. Bombarder.
Опять?
Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Potato. Stupid. Bombarder.
Oh.
Defender. Bombarder. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Depulsor. Descender. Potato. Stupid. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Depulsor. Potato. Bombarder.
Обиделся. Так прикольно.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
Лунный камень, наверное, да?
You're far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone.
Oh, poor Neve.
Let us always honor her memory. May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Revelio.
О, это тоже здесь.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Levioso! Confringo!
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Это мне что, пустое письмо пришло? Бомбарда. Так, подожди, я же ее уже изучил. Там прикол. А, требуется, я понял. Аж феникс какой-то. Так, сейчас отойду, пойду себе кофейку налью. Всё, зависли, здорово. Не зависли, я отходил за кофе. Так. За кофейком.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix gnat he mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Найти пещеру. И куда ты меня отправляешь? Блин, ну отправлять туда же, где я пока не могу пройти. У меня уже 2 задания туда. Вот этот и вот этот, короче. Ладно, погнали к Себастину. Вы чё, рофлите? А как мне туда пройти? Почему меня отправляют туда, но я при этом не могу туда пройти? Так. Капец. Ну типа под горой. Нифига не понятно. Вот видите? Это гробница. Ева, ты что-нибудь понимаешь? Тоже не понимаю. Фигня какая-то. Что мне пудрят мозги?
Would you mind helping a wizard in distress?
Revelio.
Да это меня приведет куда надо.
Levioso.
Не работает?
Bombarda. Protego.
Stupid one. Confringo. Bombarder.
Блин, надо было спросить.
Confringo. Confringo. Bombarder. Stupid one.
Why can't I hit you?
Confringo. Stupid one.
For the coward.
Bombarder.
You only have Ranrock to blame.
Козявки. Козявушки. Ну вот показывает, что сюда типа идти. Дом опять они.
Bombarder.
Блоков.
Confringo. Stupid one. Confringo. Bombarder. Confringo.
Cut them to that.
Confringo. Bombarder. Confringo. Protego. Stupid one. Bombarder. Stupid one. Confringo. Stupid one. Confringo. Bombarder. Levioso. Confringo. Stupid. Confringo. Bombarder. Levioso. Confringo. Bombarder. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio.
Жестко.
Trolling this area is a waste of my time.
Relic, it's the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
Who's out there? Oh, pity.
Confringo.
Right.
Bombarder.
Let me
Levioso.
Put me down!
Bombarder.
A miss!
I've been fighting since before.
Return me to the ground and...
Confringo. Bombarder.
Surrender.
Revelio.
А, вот он, проход-то есть здесь. Вроде бы.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Что-то похоже на это.
Only following orders. Leave your accusations.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Что это такое? Блин.
Revelio. Confringo. Crucio. Bombarda. Levioso.
Why don't you come on?
Goblin. Levioso. Revelio. You've one less follower, Ranrock.
Это первое. Сохранял.
Bombarda.
Пещера.
Revelio. Bombarda.
Чуть не понял прикола. Ладно.
Off on another adventure, are we?
This patrol is worthless. Who's there?
Bombarda. Confringo.
Еще какой-то босс. Впереди.
Revelio. Confringo. Levioso.
What was that?
Bombarda.
Really, it is.
Crucio. Confringo.
This is almost too easy.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Get away. That was unimpressive. Best the likes of me. You almost had a lucky shot.
Protego. That looked painful. Stupid. Confringo.
Ну да, такой себе босс. Слабенький.
Revelio.
Чуть не пойму. Правильно иду? Получается, что правильно. А там? Куда? можно так пройти. А, ну вот выход, типа. Немножко не пойму. А, здесь просто нет. Все заполнено. Новая локация. Даже интересно. Ни хрена. Как заглючил.
Revelio.
You should know better than that by now. What do you think you give up?
Someone's taken out last thing.
I shall avenge your death. What an unfortunate end for you.
Revelio. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Все? Что-то когда далековато. Здесь у нас кто? А, лунтики эти. Лунтики нам не интересно.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Нет? А куда? Сюда.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio.
That solves that.
Интересно, если их все собрать, что будет? В ачивку никакую ничего не идет вроде.
Revelio.
В метле как-то попроще, если честно.
Tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we could steal some beasts from the pens of Hogwarts.
Бля, там, внутри. Что там такое, как будто есть.
Revelio.
Ты кто? А, жабы. Не, жабы не интересны. Так, воронка. Вот еще есть.
Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
Конечно, хорошо. Да блин, задолбало. А не упаду ли я здесь?
Revelio.
Ой. Вот это очень сильно мешает. Прям максимально сильно. Что-то немножко не пойму. О. На первом находится. А другая где? Другая вон там. Попади.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Здесь пещеру еще показывает.
Revelio.
Ух ты.
I should dismount here.
nothing pleasant about this coast. I received your owl. Thank you. I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych. I don't know. I did see another memory. This time it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock. These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information. It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order. Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions. Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you. Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it. We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here? Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead. I wonder why. Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
О, там это, по-моему, участвовать надо. Прям рядом. Так. Буду, наверное, закругляться. Время уже позднее. Так что... Сейчас посмотрим, можно ли сохранить. Можно. Да, всем большое спасибо за просмотр. Всем удачи, ребята. И спокойной ночи. Пока.